Welcome! Oh my God, the mics. I love it. We're waiting to start. And then...
I don't even have... Yeah.
Wait a minute. Hang on. Let's put this on here. Okay, that's on.
Oh, God.
Tell me if you hear a difference in sound, y'all. Because I hope you do. Wait, that one goes off. Okay, I really hope I sound better now. Especially because when I want it to sound good for you guys, but I edit some of these down for a rebroadcast, so it does make a difference if the mic is sounding better. Anyway, welcome, welcome to Food Talk TV, the longest running live cooking show on TikTok. I'm Daphne Brogdon, formerly of Food Network's Daphne Dishes, presently on YouTube's Daphne Dishes Again, and I am here every Wednesday, 4 o'clock Central Time, to help you with your hump time. I'm here to help you with your hump day dinner ideas. But you know what? We're not doing any kind of dinner ideas right now. We're preparing for game day. Game day, woo! Thank you. Come on in. You know the drill. Tap the screen. We got some rewards. Little footballs. They're like a penny. It's nothing. You can afford it. Come on. Give me some rewards. Give the Food Talk gang some rewards. And also, special guest, fortunately for me and for you today, we have my daughter, Vivian.
Hello.
So, Vivian will be manning these things. So if you have any questions, comments, she's got her eyes on the screen and she can help out. So come and say hello. Viv, we have some of our regulars coming in.
We have, yes, Fran Diego just sent 25 footballs.
Shut up! Oh, Fran Diego, you're the best. Oh my God, Fran, I was thinking of you as I was running errands today because I was like, I bet Fran's having this 80-degree weather like I am here in Los Angeles. Sorry, rest of the country, but we are.
Trini Cooks sent a heart me.
Thank you, Trini. Yeah, everybody, do your daily heart. Do your daily heart.
And Jessica Hernandez says, hi, I miss your lives.
Oh, Jessica. Jessica is like my Ed McMahon of my morning lives, my polite politics, which I had to take a break from because I felt I couldn't be polite right now. So, Jessica, I miss you too. I miss you too. I just needed a break. So I'm so glad you found me here. I hope you're doing well. I hope it's not too cold at your, I think last week it was very cold where you are. So listen, before I start cooking, I got to do something very special that we're doing this week here on Food Talk TV. Who wants to get a vintage Food Talk TV apron? Could this be you? Could this be you? Here's how it goes. I'm going to give you a trivia question, okay? I'm not going to give the answer until the end. All right. So what I need you to do is email answers at Food Talk TV and tell us the answer to the question. And then what?
Can I make it clear that that's the email? Like answers at foodtalktv.com?
Yeah, maybe one of the mods or Trini, maybe somebody can type that in, where it goes to. That would be amazing. Yeah, answers at Food Talk. If you guys could put the email address in there, and we'll repeat it later. But you're going to put the answer in, so we want to know that... It's
been pinned.
Oh, great. It's been pinned, so that you guys are watching, and you have a chance to win a Food Talk TV apron. So, here's the question. What 1951 hit song by Rosemary Clooney promised, I'm going to give you figs and dates and grapes and cakes? What 1951, don't type in the answer. This is for your own benefit. Hit song by Rosemary Clooney promised, I'm going to give you figs and dates and grapes and cakes. Okay, now, the reason I picked that question, one, I love old songs, but also because one of the things I'm making today has dates in it. So I am going back to my Wayback Machine to my days at Food Network. When we did our own game day episode for Daphne Dishes, and I made pork chorizo sliders. Yeah, they were incredible, and we're making them today. So that'll be what we're concentrating on. It's a pork chorizo slider with an avocado sauce, fantastic. And then we'll also be doing bacon wrap dates. So the whole thing is food that you can serve for a big game day. I always think it's so funny how we have to say game day instead of like...
Is it because
they're going to sue us if we say Super Bowl?
Yeah, it's like, is it...
I don't know. I mean, if I'm on Food Network, I bet it is. If I was on Food Network, I kind of got, well, we have to say game day because they might come after them. But like, I don't think me.
Dirt Girl asked if you can repeat the question one more time.
Oh yes, I'm happy to. Happy to. If I can pick it up and put my eyeballs back on. Dun, 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 dun. What 1951 hit song by Rosemary Clooney promised, "I'm going to give you figs and dates and grapes and cakes"? And of course, we know Rosemary Clooney is the aunt of George Clooney. So let's start with the avocado sauce. Should we start with that? Yeah, let's start with that. Okay, we're going to start with the avocado sauce. I was excited to actually see some nice, big, plump avocados because I feel like lately I haven't seen avocados I've loved. They've been like the really small, scrawny kind that are so cheap where they're like $2 for $1, and you're like, I wouldn't buy it on any price, you know. But these are pretty yummy. So we're gonna throw these in. So we all know we can easily do a beef slider, right? That's sort of a go-to. But what I was trying to do with this recipe is have an elevated slider, have something a little different than people would expect. So that's why it's got pork and chorizo and manchego cheese. So definitely a Spanish influence, and just makes it a little different. And, you know, the chitting and chatting during watching a game is really kind of the best part, I think. Especially if your team didn't make it to the bowl.
So close.
Thinking of you, LA Rams. Yeah, I know. I mean, I want to see it. I'm sailing on Sunday. And I already said to the skipper, we're gonna dock in time, right? You know, because the game starts 3:30 here where I am. So he's like, yeah, because I don't know, it's just the thing about Super Bowl. Even if it's not your team, you know, you still kind of want to go and hang out with some friends and watch it, and you know, see Bad Bunny at halftime and all that jazz. Okay, so we're just gonna scoop up the avocado.
The halftime show last year was really fun.
What was it?
It was Kendrick Lamar after the Drake-Kendrick beef. Oh. It was real fun.
Well, it's such a cultural touchstone, even if whether you like the performers usually or not. I mean, it's a good show. It's kind of like the way, like, I don't like going to Vegas, but if I do have to go to Vegas for work or whatever, I'm always like, let's go see the show. Like, they do it right. They know what they're doing. It's a good production.
Jessica says, it was fun. I'm excited about Bad Bunny.
Yeah. Did you watch the Grammys, Jessica? I really enjoy the Grammys. I feel like most award shows to me are so painful because it's like, hi, I'm a rich person. Thank you for my reward from you other rich people. It's a little excruciating, but at least the Grammys, like, they perform like the whole time. You're like, boom, boom, boom. Oh, what an interesting song. And, you know, and I'm at an age where some of these people, I'm like, who are they? But I get introduced to them. Like, I'm like, oh, wow, that was a good one. Or there's, like, we always love seeing Bruno Mars. Bruno Mars can do no wrong in my book. I love all this music. And the crazy outfits, and, you know, and I like Trevor Noah.
Yeah. Lady Gaga turned out. I loved her. She had like 3 different looks.
Well, she wrote the book on that, right?
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of them are following in her fabulous footsteps in that way.
Yeah.
But your girl Sabrina Carpenter didn't win. She was nominated a ton, but she didn't
I think
win.
she'll be okay. She's like massively popular right now. She doesn't need it.
Yeah, I mean, she did pretty great that she's a, you know, Disney child star, and she's getting nominated with these.
Yeah, and she's not addicted to drugs.
Big people. That's always a plus.
Yeah.
Yes, that is a plus.
Jessica says Bad Bunny is handsome. He is handsome.
Well, he also seems like he's very appreciative and not stuck up. He's appreciative of his fame.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got the avocados in, and now we're going to do some sour cream. I think about a half cup, right, Vivi?
Let me verify that.
So
quarter cup.
Oh, thank goodness, because I'm just going to run out of room here. So the good thing, and if you've watched me cook before, you know I'm always like, and this will help you later. I like to make stuff that's going to help you later. So this avocado sauce, in addition to going with the sliders, you could put it on a bunch of different things. It'll be delicious. And again, we're trying to get through the rest of the week. You got a few more meals. I don't know. Oh my God, my alarm. I don't know what. I must have turned it down. I'm supposed to wake my son up a little after 7 for school. And it didn't go off, or when I didn't hear it. And then I heard my dog barking, woke me up. It was 7:45, and my son needs to leave by 8. So I was like, ah! It was like, all hands on deck. Why did I ring that up? I can't remember.
I don't know.
Oh. All right, let's do the spices. Vivian, give me the spices.
Yes, ma'am. We got coriander.
Which I had to go buy. Kind of can't believe I didn't have some coriander.
It says 3/4 teaspoon.
Very aromatic. Quarter of a teaspoon?
3/4 teaspoon.
3/4 teaspoon. Wow.
Hey, you wrote this recipe.
I know, and I gotta be honest with you guys. I wing it a lot with my cooking, but I'm not gonna wing it with my Food Network ones because when I developed these recipes, I really tested them. Sometimes on my own, sometimes with a food producer, a couple times with another chef. So they were perfected. These are good recipes.
Katie just sent 50 footballs.
No way, Katie. Oh, Miss Katie. Miss seeing you. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you.
And Fran Diego says, okay, I'm driving but listening.
Oh, Fran. No one doubts what a friend of Food Talk you are. Thank you so much. All right, drive safely. 3/4 tea. Okay, what next then?
Next, half teaspoon chili powder.
Half teaspoon chili powder. Dun, dun, dun. If you're broke and you don't know where to go to... Oh, what's that sound? Oh, that's right. I don't have an Alexa anymore. So Katie and Jessica, since you guys know my polite politics, part of my is I have discontinued my relationship with the big A, which means it's really funny. The hardest thing to get used to having unsubscribed from the big A is no more Alexa. So I've been the last first few days, I'm like, Alexa, play. Well, you'll play nothing for me, will you? So I've had to go find my old Bluetooth speakers. I'm like, where's my Wonder Booms? I used to have so many Wonder
I know,
Booms.
we need to find those.
I know. How much chili powder?
Half a teaspoon.
Oh. Okay. Half a teaspoon. So layers of flavor. You guys know I'm very into the layers of flavor. That's what we're going to get here. And what next, Vivian?
And after that,
Let me sip my espresso.
1/4 teaspoon of cayenne.
Cayenne and chili. We got a lot of flavors going on here.
Kaz says, no Alexa or Audible or IMDb? 3 question marks.
Okay, you know what's so funny? No, and I had a ton of credits on my Audible. I really sacrificed because it's really screwed. Where if you unsubscribe, it's not like they say, okay, you still have those 8 you already paid for. They get taken away. They don't give you credit. So Jeff Bezos got to pocket my Audible money, and I will find it through other sources. But I didn't know. I just was driving around today and somebody said IMDb is also owned by Amazon. I went, what? I didn't know that. So I think they're still getting my IMDb because that's like, it was like a separate, I have to review that. There's a lot of things. How much was it? Half a teaspoon?
I don't remember. 1/4.
Quarter.
Kaz says, ouch, I love my Audible.
Well, I figure, I mean, I know, but I'm like, we all lived with this beforehand. So I'm like, what did I do? Well, I had books on tape or the CD tapes. Like you'd buy them and psh. So funny. I grew up in Los Angeles, lived in San Francisco for all the 90s, and then was scouted by ABC for Whose Line Is It Anyway when I was at an improv tournament in Austin in 99. So as I was, and that got me William Morris agent, so I came back to Los Angeles in 2000. Anyway, so when I was going back and forth, trying to establish myself, because if you couldn't say to people in LA, like, oh, I'm in San Francisco, but I could be here in a flash if you need me for audition. They would just like, would not give you the time of day. So I would drive, you know how I am with driving. I can barely drive across town now, but I would drive between LA and San Francisco twice a week. It's like I'm a different person. I probably was. Wait, the cayenne went in my nose.
Oh no!
So I would drive back and forth. And I was like, well, I got to make this useful. Did I put this in here?
Yeah, you need to put salt and lime juice.
Thank you. So I thought I have to make this worthwhile, you know, because even when I had a lead foot back then, which I so don't now, I was, it was like 5 hours. It ends up being 5 hours in the car. So I thought, I really need to learn something. So I had been getting all these books that were like very light and frothy. But I thought, I need to be smart about this. I need to use this time effectively. So I got this book on tape that was like, How to Understand Stocks. So I'm like, on the 5, you know, listening, you know, S&P 500 refers to, anyway, I almost drove, I was like, you know, when you go into this, I was like, I was so boring. I was like, oh, forget it. And I grabbed the next one I had that was like, when Millie moved to New York to be a fashion designer, she knew life was just unfolding. I was like, this is exactly the speed I need. Yeah, something very light and breezy. Okay, here we go. Now we're going to blend. supposed to put a whole
You're
lime in?
supposed to do a whole lime.
Okay, good. It's my recipe one. I don't remember.
Oh, Kaz sent a rose.
Thank you, Kaz. Thank you for all rewards. Thank you, thank you.
Yeah, tap the screen. Give us some likes.
Give us some likes. All right, let's keep going. Getting there. And then, of course, this could also be a dip. And my recommendation, I meant to do it today, but I forgot, is for a fun party dip thing, instead of having tortilla chips, deep fry some wonton skins. That's fun. You love when I do that. All right. Let's taste it. I like it. It's got interesting, creamy, and a little kick, but not too much kick. Not too much kick. Was I supposed to put black pepper in it?
No.
Okay, I wasn't. Okay, great. All right, so we'll set that aside. And because the bacon things need to be cleaned, I meant the avocados have to clean. I'm going to do the bacon wrap dates. Or date wrap bacon.
Melissa Bird says, "Hey, Daphne."
Hi, Melissa. How are you? How are you? So this is a good one to just have on hand. It is a crowd pleaser. I know my son loves these. Do you like these? 'Cause he loves dates.
This is like one of the few times I love dates.
Oh, good. When it's surrounded by salt and fat, the way
Yes.
God intended them. These always give me a little, because my mom loved medjool dates. Mom, I'm going to the store. What do you think? Medjool dates. That's always what she wanted. Medjool dates. I had that bowl. And remember, at the end, I'm going to give the answer to that trivia question.
Do you need help?
I need help in many ways, Vivian, but I'll be all right. So they don't look pitted, but they are pitted. Isn't that weird? They don't look pitted to me, do they? I guess they are. Huh. Who knew? Oh. I don't know, anybody who's driven, if you've ever driven on the 5 between LA and San Francisco, it is really boring. And there's no food or nothing decent. Like, I remember when they finally put a Starbucks along the 5, I was like, oh, it was like Ruth Chris Steakhouse. It was like, oh my God, I'm so excited. Okay. So simple as can be. We'll just take the bacon out. And I didn't get the thick cut. I don't want anything crazy and fancy. Just good old regular bacon.
Chef Tap It Out says, "Yes, it's the most boring highway in California, LOL."
It is. Now, if you have the time, the 101, that's a different story between LA and San Francisco. It takes longer, but it's gorgeous. And you go through farmlands and cute towns and, you know, all these great places. So if I can, that would be my preference. But when it's so funny, you guys, because I've become such a timid driver. I think my kids won't even remember about how I used to be. All right, so let's see. You know, you might want to get a little overhead of me doing this. Mm-hmm. Okay, we're going on location. Okay, great. So just as simple as this. And I was thinking I needed toothpicks, but you actually don't. When I was a kid, my mom would make rumaki, which was delicious. It is a piece of liver and a water chestnut wrapped with bacon around it. And I know that doesn't sound good, but it is good. But we're just going to do the date bacon. So we're going to have sweet and salty, which is nice with a beer and some conversation and trying to care about 2 teams that you don't really care about.
Ain't it the way?
Okay, so it's Seattle and New England?
Yeah, it's the Patriots. And I hate the Patriots more than the Seahawks, so.
Yeah, I mean, at least Seattle's West Coast. I guess we could. You know,
I have a distinct memory in 4th grade in the Super Bowl. The Seahawks went to the Super Bowl. I don't know why I remember that.
Wow. That's amazing.
But I remember that in 4th grade, the Seahawks were at the Super Bowl.
Speaking of sports, I'm excited for Friday is the opening of the Milan Winter Olympics. And I love the Olympics. And I love the opening. Well, I usually love the opening ceremonies.
I'm going to stop now.
Yes, thank you. Like, I love the, one of the best opening Olympics was the one with, in London. Did you ever see that one?
What year was that?
I don't know. It wasn't that long ago, but I'm going to find the highlight reel because you would absolutely love it. Because what was so smart was the Brits were like, all right, let's just break out everything we're famous for. It was the late 90s. It was the late 90s.
No, wasn't it Daniel Craig was James Bond and he like went with the Queen?
Went with the actual Queen.
Yes.
And they did the whole parachute thing.
I think that was the 2000s. Because I don't think he was he
Yeah,
James
I guess so.
Bond?
Well, listen, I know George Michael. No, you're right. It was 2000s. Sorry, because George Michael, who I'm obsessed with, it was his last public performance before he died. It was a few years before he died. Yeah.
Yeah.
But they were just like, we're just going to have, okay, bring on the Spice Girls, which I loved. And then the Paris Olympics, I was like, the opening ceremony, I was like, what? First it starts off, you're like, oh, they're on the Thames. Not the Thames, the Seine. Oh, they're on the Seine. Oh, great, we're going to see Paris. And then it went into some weird avant-garde thing.
Which isn't that just so the French to do that?
I was like,
Okay.
You guys, we just want to see like Emily in Paris, we don't.
There's some... Michael Perez says, hi, my friend.
Hi, Michael Perez. I'm so happy to see you. All right, so I'm just going to do a few of them. That's it. Let's pop them in the oven. It's at 350. I got pork fat on my fingers.
Queen G says, for me, it's the team with the cuter outfits. About the
well, yeah. Oh, when they march in, I love seeing
I think they were
how
talking about the Super Bowl, but yeah.
Oh, we're talking back to Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Sorry, Super Bowl. The one with the cuter outfits. You see their tight ends. I mean, that's one of the things. I'm more of a baseball person than a football person, or soccer for that matter, because you get to see their faces. Football, I can't see them, so I feel like I can't relate to them.
Alice89 says, are these going to be baked or deep fried?
Oh, baked. Baked. I think we have enough fat. No. Good question, though.
Katie.
Also, what I like, Alice, is to kind of think, if I deep fry it, then I have to kind of mind it, which I like about baking. Okay, it's in there. I don't have to think about it. Now I can go on to my next things.
Katie says 1984 Los Angeles opening ceremony was amazing.
Katie, I love that you remember it because I know I watched it. I remember. What's so weird is I feel like I can only remember the closing ceremonies because I remember Lionel Richie saying All Night Long, which was good. I mean, hopefully we'll bring it for 2028. Who knows? All right.
Jenna Pie says, hey there.
Hi, Jenna Pie. Oh, I love you hearing all my regulars. Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to be really embarrassed if Los Angeles doesn't bring it for our Olympics.
Oh, man, they better not do a French. I mean, come on. We've got, with all the entertainment we have here, they better just do the... It's like, don't get clever, okay? We just want to see the big names, the stuff we're proud of. All right. So, here's what's unique about the sliders I'm going to make and that you can make to wow your game day guests. We get ground pork and ground chorizo. Yeah, that's right. We're going to mix them.
Oh, Kaz says, please explain the apron giveaway again.
Oh, yeah, I would love to. So, we have a fabulous giveaway, which is, it's your opportunity to win a Food Talk TV apron. Apparently, it's the last of its kind, this apron. So what I did was I read a trivia question at the beginning of the episode, and I'm going to give you the answer at the end. And then you need to write the answer.
To the email?
To the email. answers@foodtalktv.com. And Kaz, please feel free to elaborate or answer or, anything else.
Yeah, fix whatever.
Yeah, which is probably considerable. So, there you go. And because we know we have some really loyal, great Food Talk TV viewers that would have a chance to win. Okay.
Oh, Kaz says you're awesome.
I am?
And Trudy Cook says you did great explaining.
Okay. Thank you. Never think that I don't need a hype squad. I need a hype squad. And now I'll finish my coffee. I think my theory that I've been a little low energy is because I think I've told you guys how I lost 15 pounds. And It takes a lot of energy. Like all the working out and then the eating less. And sometimes I'm like, why do I want to take a nap? Oh, that's right. I'm calorie deficient. So there is that. So we're going to start mixing this up. But Vivian, I know there's more that goes into this mixture. Is there?
Well, I would love to tell you.
Thank you, my cooking assistant.
Yes, in with the pork chorizo. Pork and chorizo goes the cumin, paprika.
Oh, wait, slow down. Let's get the measurements. Cumin.
Yes. 1 teaspoon.
Have I told you guys my story about cumin? I think I have, about when I was going to UC Santa Cruz for college, which was, the 80s, very hippie. And the place where you could get like a $2 lunch, it was just, everything had tons and tons of cumin in it. So I couldn't have cumin for years, but I do appreciate, I can't smell it. It's not open.
Oh, Jenna Pie says, you look awesome.
I do? Oh, thank you. My birthday's coming up. I wanted to look refreshed. So, all right. Here we go. When I lived in Miami years ago, it was great. Because it's so South American influence. People walk around Miami with like full-on bandages. There's no shame about like plastic surgery. They'll be like, dude, I just got the blepharoplasty, blah, 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 blah. Like, and at first you're like, and then you get kind of used to it. But anyway, I love their honesty. All right, how much?
1 teaspoon.
1 teaspoon. 1 teaspoon of cumin. 1 teaspoon of cumin coming right up. If you have any questions or comments for me, let me know, or let Vivian know, and she'll let me know.
Kind of getting everywhere.
Yeah, kind of getting everywhere. Let's try it again. There we go. Let's just do the... So we already have a lot of flavor from the chorizo, but we're going to add to it. What next, my love?
Next, 1 teaspoon paprika.
And of course we could have sweet paprika or smoked. We're going to do smoked. I think that'll go with this sort of chorizo-y, sausage-y idea.
What does everyone at home make for their game day?
Oh, good question, Vivian.
Events.
Yeah, I'd like to know.
Because I feel like finger food is usually the go-to, so you can like focus on the game that shall not be named.
Yes, and then because you have a bite, then you're hanging out, and sometimes it gets a little like, well, let me go back to the buffet over there and figure some stuff out.
Chef Tap It Out says wings.
Okay, that's good. Do you do buffalo wings? What kind of wings do you do?
Lee says mushroom caps.
Oh, neat. What do you put in them? What do you put in the mushroom caps? I'd like to know. That's a great idea.
Lily says hot artichoke dips.
So funny you should say that. I almost bought artichokes today at the store, canned artichokes, to make like an artichoke dip. But a hot artichoke dip sounds really good.
Trini Cook says, we are making pickled dip wontons and not sure what else.
Wait a minute. Hold the phone, Trini. Pickled dip? Pickled dip wontons? That's so interesting. Well, I was just talking about how much I love wonton skins. But now I'm curious. Are you going to do that on your live? I'll have to watch. Oh, Rex has gotten home. Who's with you?
River.
Oh, okay. Quiet on the set, River. Years from now, Rex's friends will be like, yeah, we used to go to Rex's house. It was weird. His mom would be talking to like on TikTok.
So what are you making today, Mom?
You guys are going to be so stoked because you won't have to make your own dinner tonight. I am making game day sliders. This is why I did these on Daphne Dishes. So it's a combo of ground pork, chorizo, manchego cheese, avocado sauce, and I'm making bacon wrapped dates.
Nice.
Right? Good stuff. Good stuff. Thank you very much.
All right.
All right.
Katie says, I'm going to make muffaletta sliders.
Wow.
Lily says feta and cream cheese in response to the what goes in the mushroom caps,
Okay,
I believe.
hold on. Let me absorb this. Mushrooms are stuffed with feta and what else?
Cream cheese.
That's very interesting. Okay, I appreciate
And then,
maybe a little scallions or parsley or something. And Katie, muffaletta sliders. I've never heard of that, Katie. You're such a good cook. You would come up with something.
Chef
cool.
Tap It Out about the wings says, yes, buffalo and a variety of flavors.
Buffalo, okay. All right.
Oh, and Chex Mix sent a heart me and said hi.
Chex Mix! I miss you, Chex Mix. Chex Mix is one of the ones that would come into my polite politics. And as I was saying, Chex Mix, I felt I could no longer be polite. So I had to take a break. But, yeah, the last day was rough, man. There were some weirdos that came in. Okay, so for the sliders, obviously they're going to be small because I got... I didn't want to get the classic like King's Hawaiian because to me they're a little too sweet, but they had the savory versions. But I'm not beholden to any brand. I just want them to be soft little ones. Because when I make, like when we made burgers last night, I like to take the burgers and toast them with butter and so forth. But because people are eating through like a progression of like 3 hours, I don't want to toast any bread because, you know, it's kind of funky. It's better just to keep it kind of soft and fresh and ready to go. So let's just do a few of these here.
Chex Mix says, I miss you. I'm bored at work without you.
You know, maybe I should just do a broadcast for you, Chex Mix. Yeah. Okay. Well, that is so sweet. I'll get back to it. I needed a break. I needed to figure it out. It was just like a little too much negativity for me.
Jenna Pie says, loaded boneless chicken wings.
Loaded boneless chicken. What do you load them with? Do you like cut them open? You guys are also clever.
Fran Diego says, hello everyone I missed. I'm driving.
Okay. But you still stay on. All right. So we got 4 sliders. And that's good enough for now. We'll make more later. I wonder if I do have wontons. Maybe I could make some sister wontons. That might be nice with the sauce. Tell me if anything comes in, Vivian.
Charlene sends a heart me.
Oh, thank you, Charlene. I really appreciate that.
And
tap on the screen. Oh, I do have one.
Oh, and Completely Lawless says, let's go. Listen to that jumping. Sauté.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, Jessica.
Completely Lawless, another one I missed from my polite politics. Hi, Michael. How are you? How's North Carolina? How's the weather there? What were you saying, Vivi?
Jessica says, we will be there waiting for you when you come back. Love watching you cook.
You're so sweet.
Completely Lawless sent a heart me.
So sweet. Thank you. Thank you for that. Thank you, Michael.
Lee says, what's mom making with these beauties? And sent a rose.
Oh, thank you. Okay, so just to review what we've done already. Can you see this in?
Now we can.
Okay, so this was 2 avocados, half a cup, quarter cup, sour cream, squeeze of a whole lime, some coriander.
Was that paprika?
No, that was the other one. Chili powder? You'll tell me.
Cayenne. Chili powder, coriander.
Yeah, and this was from my Food Network show, so it's legit. It's really good. Tested and everything. And then we did some bacon wrapped dates. Oh, let me check on them. Yeah, those will take a minute. Oh, that's delicious fat. And now we're doing my special Spanish sliders for game day. And this, I also did this on my show. So these are chorizo and pork with various spices. What are you going to say, honey?
Charlene says, hello, I have not seen you in a long time. And sent to go popular.
Oh.
And then Lily says, guacamole, oh sweetness.
Yeah, well, this is kind of, you know, your gringo guacamole, because I don't like guacamole with big chunks of onion and tomato. I don't know, it's just not my thing. And also I can't eat raw onions because I get like reflux. So I had to figure out how to make a nice avocado spread with that. This can also be a nice dip. So let's see here. Wait, what I was going to say. Oh, it was funny. So Vivian, who was a little girl when we did my Food Network show, she reminded me. So I would actually have real friends come over and, you know, to be like, oh, we're having people over for game day, you know. So it was like, I remember Trish and Javier, and Lila Kim's family came, and Uncle Jason came. And then we had to do the thing where we're watching TV, and the producer, remember, he would be like, give me some of the directions.
Oh, yeah, it would be like, okay, so they just scored.
Yay!
The other team scored on you guys now. Yeah. And it was like, and we were watching a completely blank off TV, And we had to pretend to be reacting
Yes.
to the game that was happening.
Yes. Now, of course, a note on the pork sliders, as opposed to if you're making beef sliders and they're a little undercooked, not a problem. Obviously, with pork, that is a problem. So we want to make sure that they're cooked all the way through. You can throw a little lid on there, and to make sure they get cooked all the way through. Speaking of deep fried, I'm going to turn this on so that
And then in a bit, you're gonna put the cheese on, right?
Oh shoot! Thanks for reminding me, sweetheart.
You're welcome.
Let's see if we have enough time, if it works. Okay, yes. Thank you, Vivian. Thank you, thank you. So, very important to this recipe, because remember, these are Spanish-inspired slider. Manchego, pardon me. Let me burp right in front of y'all. Very important for this Spanish-inspired sliders, Manchego cheese.
One of my favorite cheeses.
It is. I always associate with little Vivi. You were pretty little when you were like, this is my favorite cheese.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
Because, hot take, I hate cheddar.
I know, I don't understand where it went wrong with you on that one.
It's the boringest of cheeses.
Not even the Irish cheddar that Carnane brought us?
Sharp and it doesn't go with, I don't like it. I think there's a million other cheeses that are better.
Can we do a poll?
Well, no, I know it's an unpopular opinion.
I don't know if it is. Maybe some people don't like it. I mean, I've never done that. I always were like, isn't there a way to do a poll? How do you do it?
Yeah, but go back on screen.
Oh, okay.
Completely Lawless says, are knife handles color-coded red like cutting boards in restaurants?
Oh, no, I'm not that slick. But that would be a good idea.
Oh, Lily says agreed cheddar's boring. Woo!
Okay, now let's be clear about what cheddars we're talking about. I mean, if you're just like some kind of Kraft American cheese slices, yeah, but like really good like that, like aged Irish and British type cheddar. Oh, I love it. I love that little bite. Mm-hmm.
Jenna Pie says Gouda is my favorite cheese.
Gouda is good.
It's good. I like Brie as well.
Yeah, to me, Brie is kind of an overplay. There's a little...
I disagree. I think it goes with things very well.
To me, cheddar brings something to the party.
Completely Lawless says, I don't eat cheese. I was tortured by my mom as a child.
Did your mom torture you with cheese? I don't get the connection.
With really bad cheeses?
You don't eat cheese? I love cheese.
Completely Lawless says yes.
You learn so much about people.
Well, Bab says Gruyere. Would you like Gruyere?
Yeah, well, that was your dad's favorite. That's the only thing he made grilled cheese sandwiches out of was Gruyere. Gruyere's great.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes people will be like, you made your recipe and I used Swiss. And I'm like, that's not the recipe. All right, I think we're pretty good here.
I believe Dolly's arrived.
Oh. Okay. Ooh! Oh my God! I have to put these on camera. Oh yeah, cut. Your hair looks great, Dolly. Okay. Okay. So you guys gotta see. I made these. Okay, Dolly is our longtime former nanny housekeeper. So she
who raised me.
Yeah, Vivian's real mother. So she makes the most amazing empanadas. And here they are. And look at this. You would never... So the only time I attempted these was for my Food Network show. And I had to have Dolly standing by. Because look at how that's perfect.
Wait, let me get...
Yeah.
Tenéis salteña. Correcto. Salteña.
Salteña?
Empanada salteña.
Empanada salteña. They've got our eggs from our chickens in them, ground beef. They are so good, but her pastry, because I have other people, sometimes they're deep fried, and I was like, they're not as good. Mark and I used to talk about, should we just open up a store and we just sell Dolly's empanadas? We actually probably should have, but they're fantastic.
And this time around, she purposely did not put in any olives because I told her I don't like olives.
Oh, interesting.
Which is so sweet.
But if you go to Daphne Dishes on Food Network and search empanadas, Dolly's empanada recipe is there. So challenge some of you smarty pants who are so good at cooking, to make them.
Yeah, Michael says, that looks delicious, very yummy. Leah
Yeah,
says
her
nicely
pastry-
put together.
Her pastry is like not like anybody else's.
Yeah, Katie says these look phenomenal.
They are. They really are. They're next level.
They're amazing. Yeah.
I've had a lot. So she's from, I think there's usually you see Argentinian empanadas. Dolly's from Bolivia. So these are Bolivian empanadas, which seem to be a little different. Okay, so let's.
Monty Mary says howdy.
Oh, hi, Monty Mary. Good to see you, sweetheart. All right.
Mama T sent a heart me.
Yay, Mama T. How you doing in Oregon? Okay. Here we
She
go.
says hello, everyone.
Yay. All right, so then we're going to do our... Are you getting the assemblage? You got a good view of it?
So, what are we putting on right now?
So we're putting on that previously made spicy avocado spread, which can also then be a dip for your party as well. So it serves many, many functions. And then we'll take our slider with the manchego. And then I like a little bit of romaine or what do you call it? Little gems. Okay. And then
Mama T sent 15 footballs.
Oh my gosh! Wow, how generous! Wait a minute, where's my little toothpickies? I don't know. Maybe I don't need them. I was really fancy, like when I made these on my Food Network show, I think we had like toothpicks with footballs in them and something like that. Yeah, you can tell it's different when I'm doing it and when I had a food producer. So, yeah. All right. There we go. Here we go. Let's get the...
Give us the glamour shot.
There we go. So that is the Rolls Royce of sliders. Rex, do you want a slider?
Yeah, give me a second though. We're trying to figure out my TV.
Oh, okay. Can I take a picture with your...
My camera's so bad though.
But it's better than nothing because I just need to...
My phone still has a home button. So...
She does that on purpose.
I do it on purpose. I don't want to get rid of it.
And, you know, getting back to resist and unsubscribe, good for you. You don't have to keep doing every update. I don't know about you guys, but the latest update on my iPhone, I hate it. I'm missing voicemails. I can't, I don't even know they come in. They're sorting my text in a way. I'm like, I could sort my text myself. Don't self-sort. It drives me nuts.
My phone is trying to get me to update it, but I know it's going to give me that stupid liquid glass update, and I don't want that.
But you got it off of my phone.
I fixed it a bit, but it's not completely gone.
Okay. Let's see our next food item here. Oh, this looks good. Yeah. This is good. This is good.
Katie says, I just printed Dolly's recipe.
Shut up, Katie, you're so on it.
Ooh.
I would love to see you try that. Okay, you guys, look at these. Bacon wrapped dates. If I had the smell-o-vision. You seeing them okay?
No, bring them a little closer.
Okay. It's, you know what's also, I was about to say the silliest thing. I was about to say, oh, it's like a vegetarian pigs in a blanket, forgetting that they're wrapped in bacon. But, so basically there are certain groups that, I'm like, this is a very pork-centered meal. So some people, you know why? Because what do they call, what's the nickname for?
Pigskin.
Pigskin. That's right.
Those are kind of pigskins.
Yeah, these are pigs. You're right. That's maybe what I should call them. You know what I could have done too? Is maybe I should have turned them halfway because then they get a little crispier. It just depends if you want them a little crispier or chewier. Michael
Perez says, my friends, you forgot the French fries. That would be good if we made French fries with
it. Yeah, but those aren't pig. I have a whole pig center thing going on. The pigskin meal. All right, let me make a nice little presentation of these ones. I have a pretty little thing. I tried to remember it. Oh, where's my pretty little bowl? Oh, I'll use this. I like having the colored plates for Some food photography. Yeah, these will go fast. You gotta make a ton of these.
I'm gonna eat half of those.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. Ta-da! Yeah. Okay. So we have a lot of stuff here. What else was? I was gonna see if I can find the wontons for the. Don't leave it there. Don't leave it there. That would be silly. Okay, one more shot of these incredible. Look at that. I mean,
But she does it by hand. Like she's.
I will tell you. So I could figure out the pastry, figure out the fillings, but my braiding looked like those. You remember in your science books where they gave spiders LSD and then they saw how they made the spider webs. That's how mine look.
What a crazy reference.
Yeah. I don't know. They were always. Do you guys remember that in the textbooks? It would be like a science thing. I think it was in college. I can't remember.
Anything but NO says, "What have you made today?" And then sent to heart me.
Oh, I made very special sliders, Rolls Royce of sliders for your game day. They're chorizo, ground pork with spices, and a special avocado spread, which can also be a dip. And if this is warm enough, which I hope it is. Now, I am a big believer in when you're having a dip, if you really want to elevate your party, for instead of doing dips and chips, get wonton skins and deep fry them. People will lose their mind, right? You guys always love it when I do this.
Oh, she says, please tell her it's Marianne. Just changed my name. That's
Wait.
who asked the question.
Oh, hi, Marianne. Maybe I should go on TikTok and change my name.
Why?
Just because I had some very weird, overly personal comments, which made me go, oh, that's weird. And since I've kind of been in the public eye for a while, that it made me go, I don't really want to deal with that. Like maybe I should just be Festus123.
What?
I don't know where I came up with Festus.
I know, you've said it before.
I have Festus?
Yeah.
I have?
That's a word I've heard you say before.
Festus. Well, you know what I always say about comedy? Hard consonant words are funnier than soft consonant words. So you have it with f, and then it sort of sounds like fester.
Uncle Fester, yeah.
Uncle Fester. Who was that? Okay, you got to be even older than me probably to get this, but in Gunsmoke, wasn't his name? Look up the deputy on Gunsmoke.
Okay.
I feel
Jessica says, I thought about changing mine because it's my legal name.
Yeah, and as I recall, I remember, Jessica, there was like a really snarky comment came in to one of our lives apropos of your name, and I was like, yuck. You know.
Lily says, great idea, fried wonton wrappers.
Yeah, so I'm going to take them. I folded, these were really big ones, and I'm making it triangles. Fester? His name might have been Fester.
Hold on. I'm not getting a good answer.
How did they not have the deputy on Gunsmoke?
Deputy. Hold on. Festus.
Festus! It was Festus! That's why it's in my
Deputy
my
Festus.
head.
Yeah.
Deputy Festus. Okay. See, you had Uncle Fester and Deputy Festus. That's all that's late 60s-ish kind of, and then like Addams Family, I never saw it when it was a brand new show, but I mean, it was repeated all the time when I was a kid. Okay, can you go rogue with me? Can you go on location here to the next room? Yeah, there we go. Dun, 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 dun. All right, we're gonna put, let's get these in here to elevate our dipping game. No. It's all right. There we go. Ew, there's something else in there. I don't know. They cook up really fast. They're so tasty.
They are.
People will be like, I want to go to their Super Bowl party. They have the best food.
I think you mean game day party.
I meant game day. I know. Exactly. It's a game day. It's a game day party. Okay. So you guys are such gourmets. You've figured out some really good food you're going to make. And then who are people rooting for, or do you care? Like, I'm not really rooting for anybody. I'm just going to enjoy the spectacle.
I'd prefer that the Seahawks win because I think the Patriots suck.
Well, it's so funny because our neighbors they're from New England. So they're always, I can always know when they're playing because I'm like,
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Jenna Pie says go Seahawks.
Go Seahawks. There you go. I support everybody. I'm agnostic on this one.
I'm completely lawless says what city is it in? I think
It's in the Bay Area.
Yeah.
It's San Francisco.
Katie says I like the Seahawks colors.
Oh yeah. I like we just go with aesthetic. We'll just go with the aesthetic choice.
Jugar says, oh, this lady rich. Because you have a whole fryer.
Oh yeah. No, seriously. This was my fiance gave me this as a present for. Was it my birthday last year? I think so. That's
Fran
the kind of
Diego
romantic
says.
relationship.
Fran Diego says I always go for the team with an animal's name, and if they're both animals, I pick my favorite.
Oh, interesting. Well, I always said I love the Ravens because it's the only NFL team that's named after a literary reference, which of course because Edgar Allan Poe is from Baltimore, so and his most famous novel, The Raven.
Completely Lawless says, the bigger rivalry is Bad Bunny versus Kid Rock.
Ah, very funny. Very funny. I think Bad Bunny's going to win that one. Okay, so look how yummy these are and how fast they were. So you got to really prepare all of them and throw them in. But let's see it in action here. I'll just put this over here for now, and we'll come over here and see how it works with. So that avocado spread we made, I would have drained this, but oh well, is now going to be used as a dip with our avocado.
With your wonton.
Ooh, wonton, sorry. Beep, beep, beep.
Completely Lawless says a scullery. So fancy.
Thank you. I call it my butler pantry. So that used to be my laundry room. Yum. So here's what happened. My husband and I wanted to expand our kitchen. Because you got to remember, we used to do catering out of this kitchen too. Oh my God, this has such good spice to it. I love it, but not too much. And I shot my Food Network show here and so forth. So we had this friend of ours who came over. He's a contractor. We're like, what do you think? Should we, we're like, well, move this wall, blah, blah, blah. And he goes like this. Wait a minute. Why don't you just relocate your laundry room and add this? And you've just saved yourself like a big pile of money. And we were like, you're right.
Marianne says, you should have redone your ricotta dip for game day fare.
Oh, you are so sweet. My most viral food video on TikTok. The ricotta dip is good. It's there. And that's on my TikTok page. Daphne Brogdon. The eponymously named Daphne Brogdon. Thank you for remembering that. I hope you make it. I get, sometimes I get worried that I'm like, if I've done something again, but I could do that. All right. All right.
She says it's absolutely delicious, by the way.
Oh, thank you. I'm so glad you like it.
Can I have some?
Oh, yeah. Go grab them. Wait. No, I don't want you to burn yourself. Yeah. Hang on. Hold the phone.
This is my payment for helping out, as I get to eat the good food she makes.
Aww. There you go. Is it too hot? Okay, so now we're near the end of our hour. I am going to give the answer. I'm going to give the answer to the trivia question. So, can they eat it? Those are almost cool enough for you. So the question was, number one, where are my glasses? The question was, sour cream. All right.
Oh, Katie says no, don't repeat the question.
Oh, is that right, Katie? Okay, so I'll just give the answer. So the answer is, come on to my house. The answer is, come on to my house. There you go. There you go. And since I will now ask some more food trivia questions that would have nothing to do with winning a Food Talk TV apron. But if you would like, if you know the question, because you watched the beginning of the show, and you know the answer now, which is come on to my house, you are going to write answers at foodtalktv.com in order to win an actual Food Talk TV apron. It's like, they're kind of a collector's item now because I don't think we're making that kind anymore.
Donna Mullen sent a rose.
Thank you. Thank you, Dawn. All right. What is the limit? Oh, this is actually really good because I hate when people show up late for dinner. What is the limit for delaying dinner for a late guest? 15 minutes, 30 minutes, or 45 minutes? What is the limit for delaying dinner for a late guest? That is really good.
Is this like a codified rule? Because I feel like that's kind of subjective.
I'm assuming they must have consulted with some etiquette person or something.
Katie says 15, Marianne says 15, Michael says 45.
45 food would ruin, Michael.
Completely Lawless says, I worked really hard on dinner. Don't show up if you're late. We'll mess up the timing.
And you do work hard on dinner. I know it. Okay, the answer
Lily
is...
says, depends on guest.
Yeah, well, there's that. And if you knew there was like, oh, there was a freeway was closed down or something. Anyway, the answer is 15 minutes. I think that's fair. I mean, I'm usually like, 10 minutes. I mean, especially if you tell them ahead of time, like, we're having dinner. It's not like, it's one thing if you tell everybody, like, we're just going to order a pizza when you get here. But, yes, you're coming over for dinner. That's a big deal. Or if you're sitting in a restaurant, too, because as a former restaurateur, you were like, I got to turn this table. Like, you guys are paying rent here. What's happening? All right, what's another one? What a dumb question. I'm not even going to read that. Okay. What kind of foods are listed as verdure? Verdure. Verdure. What kind of foods are listed as verdure on an Italian menu? Oh, so it's basically Italian. What's Italian? What are you saying verdure is? Verdure. On an Italian menu. What does that mean?
Is there a multiple choice?
No.
Lily says soups.
Soups, okay.
Katie says green vegetables.
Okay.
And that makes it the VER. Jessica says sauce. Marianne says drink.
Mm-hmm. All good. Very good.
Completely Lawless says antipasto.
Oh, I love everybody has something different. Everybody's something different. Okay, well, closest was Katie. It just means vegetables. Verdure is vegetables. So, green or otherwise.
Well, because the Latin root of VE means green. So you can kind of know.
So smart. I'm so glad I made you take Latin. Okay, what is the prep term for removing the outer skin of a fruit or vegetable with a knife or vegetable peeler? Completely Lawless, I bet you'll get this. What is the prep term for removing the outer skin of a fruit or vegetable with a knife or vegetable peeler?
The prep term?
Yeah, like if you were in the kitchen, you're doing the, so you'd say like, is it too hard? Maybe I should
Mama Buffy says peel.
Yeah, I mean, that's what
Marianne says peeling it.
Peeling it. It's a French word. It's pare. P-A-R-E.
Anyone's
I know.
Gonna get that.
You have to probably work in a
Katie
kitchen
says
for that.
scrape. Completely Lawless says, I have no idea.
Oh, really? I thought you would know. It's okay. I still like you. All right. So you guys, thank you so much for joining me, and I hope you have a great Super Bowl. So let's just review what we made. We made an incredible avocado spread. Can also be a dip with spices and sour cream and a full lime.
Oh, Complete Lawless says, oh, like paring knife. Pare for paring.
Exactly. So avocado spread, all right, with our pound of... Where's the blooper reel? See, that's why you need the toothpick. Anyway, so pound of pork, pound of chorizo, avocado spread, manchego cheese, lettuce. Wow. And then we made bacon wrapped dates. Couldn't be simpler, more delicious. Sweet and salty. Sweets and meats. And then, and then I took some fried wontons. Excuse me. Let me go get that.
Completely Lawless says, will you sign the winner's apron?
That's so sweet. I probably couldn't because I think they'll be shipped out from Texas, but maybe somebody else, one of our Texas food creators could. So took a wonton, quickly fried it, and then that's really nice for dip. So there you go. So we've got various great options here for game day. Thanks to my daughter Vivian for helping me out today. Thank you for joining us, and know that every time you come to Food Talk TV, you're going to find another great food creator. And I'm here every Wednesday at 4 o'clock Central Time. I will see you next week, and I hope your team wins.
Bye.